Hey, it's Orit Krug here, and we are back for our Wired for Love Q&A Day 6. I hope my voice is sounding like me today. Yesterday, Facebook hijacked my voice, and I was a chipmunk. Either way, the information is valuable, and I'm here to answer your questions about how to rewire your nervous system for love and connection and not bring those old trauma patterns from the past with your loved ones today. All right, so today's Q&A is really more about the body and trauma. So I'm gonna just jump in. And the first question that I got here is, I'm really self-conscious about my body and my weight. I've released so much trauma, but I just can't get rid of this excess weight. Is it possible that this is my trauma that I'm still holding on to? Yes, exactly. If you've tried all the diets, all the weight loss programs, even mindset coaching to lose weight, lose those excess weight, shed those excess pounds, and nothing has worked, then it is no doubt linked to trauma, because your body sees this excess weight as a protective layer, that your body and your nervous system see this protective layer crucial to your survival, and that if you got rid of it, it would be dangerous and even life-threatening. And I know that sounds really intense, but at the level of your nervous system, it's primal. And so people often hold on to weight when they're holding on to old trauma to keep themselves small. So really they kind of hide under the weight, or people do it to be bigger, to defend themselves more easily. They're both protective mechanisms, and people deal with it differently. So, even when I've worked with clients who this was their main issue, they've told me about how in the past they have successfully shed those extra pounds, but then they almost had a raw primal urge to eat and put on more back than the first time around. So if you want to lose that extra weight, if you want to shed those excess pounds without that primal urge to put more back on the next time around, then you have to heal your relationship with your body, with food, because your body exists to survive, right? And if your body and your nervous system sees this extra weight as crucial for your survival, nothing is going to change. You have to release and heal and let go of that old trauma in order to let go of those excess pounds that you're trying to shed. So as you can see, this is something that I talk about in my Wired for Love training. It's free. The link is up here, wiredforlovetherapy.com. I don't talk about weight specifically, but if you do want to heal your relationship with your body, with weight, with food, and know how it is possible for you to heal your trauma and feel amazing about yourself without needing to keep yourself small or hide under that extra weight, then I encourage you to click on that link and come join. Okay, let's do question number 2. I'm going to respond to comments in a few. That rhymed. All right, so question number 2. I've gone through a lot of therapy and I feel like I've released a lot of my childhood abuse, but I still get overly emotional and feel so constricted in my body, like I'm trying to still hold it all in. I thought I resolved my past, so why is it still affecting me so much? Yeah. One of the most common things that happen in my work with clients is, oh my God, why does this feel so, why is this happening again? Why is this coming up like this? I thought I healed my trauma. I thought I healed this. And the reason that this happens so much is because most people heal their trauma at the level of the conscious and subconscious, which really isn't a way into the body, where most of our trauma, most of our repressed memories memories and feelings are stored, because when we experience trauma, that verbal part of our brain goes offline, and it's the nonverbal, it's our bodies that remember the rest. So our bodies are really the most important place to heal our trauma. Yet, even if you've gone to talk therapy and or other kinds of therapies and have accessed subconscious memories, it's still not the same, because you had those memories in words. That's how you access them. Yet most of our trauma is not remembered in words. So it's affecting you this much still, because you haven't healed your trauma at the level of the nonverbal subconscious. And this is something I go through extensively in video 1 of the Wired for Love free training. We have a really, I think it's fun and dorky. We have a brain map that we go through and show you really how this all works and where the gaps are between what amazing work you've already done healing your trauma, but also where the really bigger parts that you've missed, which is the reason why it's coming back so intensely, why it continues to repeat in your relationships. And we get to learn how to really release and access this trauma from your nonverbal subconscious. And if you're like, what is the nonverbal subconscious? I get it. This is something that most healers and trauma therapists don't talk about and don't quite know themselves either. And it's something that I explain and help you understand in your body what it really is and why you need it to fully release your trauma and get that stuff out that's still hiding deeply in your nonverbal subconscious and in your body. So those are the 2 questions. If you have any more questions, leave a comment. Again, sign up for my free video, 3-part video training at wiredforlovetherapy.com. I was just working on it really intensely for the last 5 months, making sure that it is completely worth your time. It's direct, it's to the point. I've made an awesome workbook to go with it, so that not only are you learning these facts and the science, but you actually get to apply it to your life and your relationship with your partner, your relationship with food, with your body, et cetera, et cetera. So I truly believe it is super valuable and worth your time. If you are still dealing with these questions above or any of the questions from the Wired for Love Q&A, which if you do want to see the other questions, just click on the hashtag up here or over there, depending how you're watching this video, and you'll find all the other questions. All right. So thanks so much for being here, and I will be back for one more day of Q&A tomorrow, and I will see you then. Bye.